holiday eggnog. All right, well, got this all nice and mixed up. What else we got? How's it going? We're making a holiday eggnog. And I've already started. I went ahead and at the beginning of the recipe, you want to separate 6 large eggs. After you get that done, then you go ahead and you end up adding the just the egg yolks to this. Whip the egg yolks off, and then I ended up adding 1.5 cups of this brandy into there. And then I did 1/2 cup of this rum right here. Mixed that in, I mixed it up, and then I put it in the fridge for an hour. It's been sitting in the fridge for an hour, took it out. Now we actually start making the eggnog, but it took an hour to get to that. But I'll go over that and show that in just a second. Let some more people come in. How's everyone doing? Oh man, that smells quite strong. All right, well, this is exciting. Have you ever had eggnog before? Let me know in the comments. But so far, we've done 6 large eggs. Separate them. I've got the egg whites over here in the refrigerator, and then I've got 6 egg yolks that went into here. I beat up those egg yolks until they were creamy, and then actually after I did that, then I added a cup of sugar to those egg yolks. Got the cup of sugar mixed in, and then I added in the 1.5 cups of the brandy, and then the 1/2 cup of the rum. So I forgot to tell you, there is a cup of sugar, and then this was refrigerated for 1 hour. So now that we've got it ready, it's been refrigerated, the first thing I'm going to do is it wants me to stir the milk into the alcohol mixture. So we'll go ahead and do that. And let's see. Yeah, so milk, we're going to need 6 cups of whole milk. And just for reference, this is the recipe book that I'm using. So we'll be using that, and yeah, should be a good one. I've never made this. I've made eggnog, but not this recipe. I thought it was kind of cool because it's got some old school stuff in it. The brandy, and of course the rum, and I think this one, Barbados, Mary Mac's Tea Room. So this should be a good holiday eggnog is the name of it. So should be good. Yes, I am. I hope you're having a nice Christmas as well, and holidays. everything's been going good around here, so except there's been no snow, and there should be snow. Other than that, it's been fantastic. How's your holiday going? Oh, let me grab that milk too. I'm gonna grab some milk. All right. So we need to put six cups of whole milk. I think this thing goes up to 4. Yeah, this one's 4. So I'm going to go ahead and add 6 cups straight into this. Well, 4 cups straight into this. All right. There we go. There's 4. It's a lot of milk. All right. And 6. All right. Well, that was easy. So I guess we just stir it up. Yep. We're just going to stir this in a little bit. Man. I think I might need a bigger bowl here in a second. And check the, we'll get this stuff, some of this stuff aside here. Get the milk out of here, which was basically almost a whole carton. Put this over to the side. And then we're going to start on the next part. Check the chat real quick. Oh, American Dad. Hello, how's it going? All right. So, we're going to need this. All right. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those egg whites, because in this, I've got the 6 egg yolks, and here 1 cup of sugar, and then 1.5 cups of brandy, and half a cup of rum. Mixed that, we refrigerated it for an hour, took it out, just added 6 cups of whole milk to this. We're putting this aside for a second. Now we're going to basically take heavy whipping cream and mix that with the egg whites and make like a whipped cream that we'll be mixing into that. I don't know what I'm going to do though, because I'm going to have to, I'm going to need a bigger bowl. Because I realized that it serves 20 too. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. But, this recipe looks pretty good, so it should be fantastic. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to beat the egg whites on medium-high speed and the whipping cream until stiff. Okay, so we're going to need 3 cups of whipping cream and those 6 egg yolks. So I'm going to go ahead and add the egg yolk, or the egg whites, not egg yolks. That's already been done. All right, so I'm going to add those in. That's 6 egg whites. Got that heavy whipping cream. So I think it's 3 cups of whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. This one's pretty good, this Dairy Gold one. There we go. That's a lot of cream. And a lot of milk, a lot of eggs, a lot of brandy. Should be interesting. All right, so medium. So we're gonna get this in there. All right. So far, so good. So, what you making, chef? Making pancakes? Yeah, making some eggnog pancakes. It's actually a good idea. It does. It looks like pancake batter, doesn't it? I was actually saying that earlier too. I was like, yeah, that kind of looks like pancake batter. Maybe I shouldn't try this. All right, just to show you, we've got 6 egg whites and 3 cups of heavy cream in here. And we're gonna go ahead and beat that on a medium high. I think it's in. Yeah, so medium high. So we'll let it do its thing and I'll keep an eye on it and check the comments over here. No, it looks the same. Eggnog is amazing. I've only made this 2 times, but never like this. This one's got the Barbados rum in it and Christian Brothers brandy. And it does call for Christian Brothers. So, should be fantastic. That's the cookbook. But right now we're just basically making whipped cream mixed with egg whites. Hopefully. Because it just looks like cream stuff. See. Okay. Hopefully this fits in that bowl. I've got some jars, and then maybe we can just ladle some in, and then fold in some of the egg white whipped cream thing, and then just shake it up, I guess. I don't know. Try it. But you can also refrigerate it. The longer you refrigerate this, the better it's going to get. It's not going to make it like, I don't know. It'd make the flavor more bold and it'd become creamy. Is the best way to describe it. Maybe if we put something cold on it, speed it up a little bit. I have this vent right here, and the other day it melted marshmallows, and they all stuck to the bag. Have to switch up my spot. Oh, what's up, Spicy Burrito? How you doing? I saw your emoji thing earlier, and I didn't even see the name. I was just staring at that pink dinosaur thing right there. Oh yeah, definitely ready for Christmas. Gotta make the holiday eggnog. My wife was wrapping gifts earlier, and yeah, hopefully my family likes this. They usually do, but I've never made this one before. But looking good so far. This is what we'll be folding, hopefully what I'm trying to make over here into this. We'll get what we can fold into that, and then we'll jar it up, give it a try, and we'll chat, whatever. Have a quick holiday eggnog drink. Yeah, heck yeah. You doing good? You're doing good? Christmas is going good? It's like it's starting to thicken up a little. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. It's always good when people are having, you know, everything's going good. definitely a lot colder now. I'll be right back in just a second. Well, so far you can tell it's starting to kind of like around the outside of it, it's starting to thicken up a little bit. So that's a good sign. Because that is a lot of cream. That is 3 cups of whipping cream. So yeah, what do you usually do? Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, how you doing? What do you usually do for the holidays? You have your family come over, or you know, you guys celebrate? You have eggnog, anything like that? I'm doing good, doing really good. Especially if this actually turns into whipped cream slash egg white mixed together. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start starting the streams at like between 10:30 and 11, something like that, and I'll kind of have like a rhythm. And I posted something earlier, but I don't know if it posted. And then it posted, but then I don't know. I had to edit it to change something on it. But expect me to be on at 10:30 to 11 from now on. But yeah, I totally remember you. I remember spicy burrito as well from yesterday too. It's good that you're doing good. Yeah, you're doing great. Yeah. But yeah, I'll kind of fill you in real quick too. Um, what I did before I started the stream was I took 6 egg yolks and put them in this bowl, and then I put 1 cup of sugar. And well, first I beat the egg yolks up until they were really light and creamy, and then I added 1 cup of sugar slowly, and then beat that up, and then I added in 1.5 cups of brandy and a half a cup of rum, of a light rum or whatever. And then I mixed that up, and then I put it in the fridge for an hour, and then I just took it out. Then when I got done taking it out of the fridge, we added in to the liquor mix uh, 6 cups of whole milk, and now we're mixing the egg whites, the 6 egg whites, with 3 cups of heavy whipping cream. So hopefully it does what it's supposed to do. And then we're gonna fold that in, mix it up into some jars, have a drink, and the rest of it I'm gonna serve for family, and it should get better. It should be good on Christmas Day, or at least a little bit better. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, hot cocoa, hot chocolate. Um, I always have, I drink a lot of tea, but all right around the holidays, I switch over to like coffee. Like I like peppermint. We're putting candy canes and stuff. Probably have some around here somewhere. But I like peppermint and chocolate. And then I get together with my family and all that stuff too. But this year, everyone's at home, so we're going to see them in the spring. But we have a few people coming. But that's awesome. It's always good to get together with your family, especially if they don't live near you. Because, you know, not a better time to make a bunch of food and hang out. And then hopefully make whipped cream for the eggnog. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's getting thicker, so I hope. Sure it's not clinging. Oh yeah. What's your recipe request? Let me know. I'm just gonna keep checking the chat and going back and forth. I can see it here, but it's easier to see it on my tablet. I don't want to be going like that the whole night. Okay. Yeah. Chocolate snickerdoodle. Cookies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I'll uh I'll save it. It's saving the chat, so I'll save that one and I'll put it into my other one. And I think the other one is I got to do the no bake uh, brownies. I think that was the other one I had saved. I saved one last night. Yeah, the eggnog, uh, this one right here, it's really cold, and it's actually, oh, we're starting to actually get cream here. Um, it's quite cold, but you can heat it up if you want. Some people do it that way, or they just like slightly heat the egg yolks up before they're doing it. But this can sit out for just a second while I'm just doing this. But everything will be refrigerated again. And originally this was sitting in the fridge for about an hour and a half, something like that, with the brandy and everything mixed into it, and the rum and sugar, which will help keep any sort of bacteria or anything from happening, growing stuff you don't want to be drinking. I mean, that's why it's like a holiday thing. It's colder out. But you have this stupid air vent right here, though, that like melts everything. With the marshmallows, and it's like, all right. So let's see. I'm just gonna rip this off and we'll check it out real quick. I just don't want to overbeat it. All right. I've got the holiday one. Yes. Holiday one. We're just gonna go for like a couple more seconds. We'll be good. But yeah, I like mine refrigerated. And if the oven was on, I would definitely have it in the fridge. So we should be done here. All right, let's see. I think we're good. I think we're good. Get this thing out of here real quick. All right, back to my bowl now. I don't know if this is going to work, but we shall see if it shall all fit. I don't know, that cream is heavy. Let's see. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna put just a little bit extra in the here. Get this out of here. I'm thinking like 3 or 4 of these. Yeah. I guess 6. All right. That's going to help a lot. Oh yeah, barbecue. I love barbecue. Barbecue is one of my favorite things to do. I have one of those pellet smokers outside, and then I've got a like one of the just regular, like the Weber one, the charcoal. And when I can get out there and it's not super cold, I tend to go straight for brisket. And pulled pork is probably one of my favorites. What about you? Really like barbecue. All right, so I guess maybe if you were like serving this thing at like a party or whatever, you would just kind of do it like this. And then people would come and ladle, you know, some into their cup. So let's see if we can attempt that. And I'll be right back at the chat here in just a second. Wow, it looks like ice cream, like melted ice cream. Wow. This is some legit old school recipe here, that's for sure. All right. Well, I think it worked. Yeah, your favorite too? Yeah, yeah, barbecue. And I'm originally from Georgia, and there's this place that we go to every time I go back, but it's nowhere near. It's basically all the way in Florida, because it's on the. It's like right by the Florida Georgia line, and it's some of the best barbecue I've had besides some Texas ones that I've had. But I don't know what they're doing, and they've got those fried Oreos too. All right, so I'm gonna get some of this in there because it says on here, it says that you want to fold the beaten egg whites and whipped cream into the alcohol mixture, and then you can store in covered jars in the refrigerator, and then you sprinkle each serving with nutmeg. We'll be using some pumpkin spice. They didn't have fresh nutmeg, and yeah, I've got so much cinnamon and stuff like that already. So, and then we stir the eggnog in a punch bowl as you serve it. Otherwise, you'll get too much fluff on one serving and not enough on the next. I don't know. I get what they're saying, but I think we'll be good if we push down and just get liquid. Yeah. I see what they're saying though, but I don't know. But we're gonna fill this up, and I guess this will be my drink. We're gonna try this. It sure as heck smells good, and it looks like this looks like banana pudding or something too. All right. And we'll get the fluff stuff up here on the top too. All right, and I'll get that in there. Then let me wipe this off and give you a little look. All right. I can't believe that this stuff isn't like all over the place. Get that out of here real quick. All right. Well, voila, there we go. Holiday eggnog with some crazy whipped cream foam stuff going on mixed through it. And it's got a nice color to it too. It's not like totally like, I thought it was going to be more yellow, like, you know, like, but I guess that's what happens when you add an entire crazy amount of cream mixed in there and liquor. And yeah, let's try it out, see what's up. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Oh my God. It tastes like ice cream. Whoa. Got some paper towels. It's strong too. see. Yeah. Fantastic. Now, I see what they mean by this foam thing. So I'm kind of like, it's like I'm drinking straight whipped cream. Let's see. Let's see if this is better now. Mm-hmm. Whoa. You can't taste the alcohol, which is kind of weird. I thought that you would, especially because this brandy, they age it in bourbon, which is probably why they told me to get that one. But this, you usually can't taste this one in anything. This one's kind of sweet. But the brandy, I mean, when I popped that open, when I took this out of the fridge, it smelled like a bar in in the fridge. So, whew, that is some sketchy stuff right there. And wow, is it good? It really is. It tastes like ice cream with like vanilla extract or something on it, but not like an alcohol taste. Like more like kind of like brown sugar or something. Yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I guess I can start. I guess I can at least add this back in there. We got all sorts of room now. All right. Oh, I did get some on the floor. I knew it. I knew I got it somewhere. Well, I'll just take care of that later. But yeah, have any of you ever made this stuff before? Eggnog? I wanted the stuff because when a long time ago, I went to a party and the dude always had in his basement, he owned some like sub sandwich chain and like a bunch of them. And he had kind of like a decked out basement with like all his TVs and everything. But every Super Bowl party the guy had at his house, he had a huge thing of eggnog, and it looked like he took ice cream scoops or something and put it on top, and I always wondered what that was. Now I know. He was probably using this recipe. But I had no idea. I was like, is that like ice cream? Like, what is that? But I was too young. I was a kid too, so. But, oh yeah, it was a total man cave. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like he had like a old English hardwood, like mahogany looking bar that was in the corner. And he was like all in the entertaining people, and his wife and his son were super cool. It was like a neighbor. But that was a long time ago when the Christmas lights still had the little bubbles that would go up. Those, they had that too. But I'll never forget that eggnog. And now I know it was egg whites, like a bunch of them, and whipped cream, or heavy whipping cream. Yeah, yeah, it's really easy to make. Um, especially like, I think you can use, if you're going to add liquor to it, I'm pretty sure you could use just about anything. Like, I can't taste it, but I know for a fact that this stuff, that stuff is another level. And I thought it was going to like overtake it or something. No, not at all. It's actually scary how you can't even tell that that's in there. You can't smell it either. You could smell it when I took it out of the fridge though, but super easy to make. Man. Yeah, it is strong. It says it, what did it say on here? It says it serves 20. So I'm like, well, I still have the whole bowl and I filled this, so I guess that it really does. If it really does serve 20, I guess. Where did I get the recipe? So it's I put it. It should be in the description. It should. I think I posted it there, but it's this one right here. It's just called Holiday Eggnog. There's actually another one right here too that I think was the owner of this restaurant. This is in Atlanta, Georgia, and some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life came from this place. And the restaurant, it's still there, but it's not as good as it used to be because this Pharrell, I guess it's this Pharrell dude, they don't own it anymore. They sold it. And it used to be like an Atlanta staple. But you can pick up their cookbook and you can get it on their website, I guess, or you can get it on Amazon. I just picked up one the last time I went there years ago. And I went there a year ago and it wasn't as good, but the cookbook is outstanding and there's like everything is in there. Like they've got cornbread where they use baking drippings in it and they make these little ones and like little baby ones. It's good stuff. Oh, you can't read it? It just says Mary Mac's Tea Room and Holiday Eggnog. I'll read you what everything that was in it. It's 6 large eggs separated, and then 1 cup of sugar, 1.5 cups of the Christian Brothers brandy right here, the one that's aged in the, well, they're probably all aged, but aged in bourbon cask or barrels, and a 1/2 cup of light rum. I just used this one from Barbados that I've cooked so much with that stuff. This was a good one to cook with, and it's not too expensive either. And 6 cups of whole milk, 3 cups of whipping cream, and oh, I forgot the ground or freshly grated nutmeg. I'm just using this pumpkin pie spice though because I don't have any. So, yeah, I forgot. What? What? There we go. I guess now it's more festive. I think I caught a whiff of the brandy from when I was messing around with it. Whoa. Yeah, that stuff's outstanding. It tastes like a milkshake. That would probably be the best way. Like a not super sweet milkshake. It's sweet, but it's not too much. Yeah, you've never had the homemade stuff? You should totally make it. Like I'm gonna smash this thing right now. It's good. Mm. It's even better with the pumpkin pie spice. Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice. Close enough. At least it's in there, the nutmeg. I'm going to throw some stuff in the fridge real quick. I should probably get this covered real quick as well. I don't know what happened to the plastic. This is my awful plastic wrap that hardly clings to anything, and except itself. And apparently, it never runs out either. It's the worst. All right, so I'm going to get this to the fridge. Have one last look at my pancake batter here before I put it back into the fridge. And apparently, if you store it in the fridge or you put it in some like jars or whatever, which I'll probably do later, I'll probably transfer some. The longer you let it sit, the better it gets. I don't know if that's true, but there was like another recipe in another book that I have, and they were talking about like making this like 2 weeks ago and then pulling it out of the fridge. So I don't know, maybe I'll put one jar aside and we'll try it out in a week and see if it actually does taste better. But I would presume it just breaks everything down more, maybe the alcohol, I don't know. If you don't put liquor in it though, I don't think it's gonna do much. Like, taste-wise, I don't think it's really gonna change anything. And it does not mention anything about how long this lasts either. So, I don't know. Yeah, the Glad one, that one is good. That's what I want to get. And I want to get like I want to probably, if I can, go to Costco and just get a huge roll. Because I've got the foil one like that. This never runs out. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I use it all the time and it never runs out. Oh yeah. Did the cake in the bundt pan? It turned out excellent. I'm trying to think. I could have sworn that I posted a short on that, but let me check my thing over here and see if it actually posted. Yeah, I guess it didn't post. That's kind of weird. I'll upload a short of it so you can see it, but I ate so much of it. Let me see if I have any left here on the plate. I ended up making 2 of them too. So it was that good. So I was like, I'm just gonna make another one. But here is some of that other one. And as you can see here, there's all the crumble and everything that was on the bottom. And then when I flipped it out, it turned out perfect. And it's still moist and everything. And the chocolate chips is everywhere in there, and then the crust with the almonds and everything on the bottom is like fantastic. And yeah, it's it's almost got like it tastes like you bought it from someplace. Like, and I think it's got to be that crust on the bottom, the crumble of that brown sugar and everything. It's unique. It's really good. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I had a short scheduled. I had a short scheduled that I made from the live stream, and it's on the schedule thing I'm looking at on my tablet over here, and I probably put the wrong time, and then it's tomorrow at a post. I do that sometimes. But I'll look into it, and then tomorrow I'm going to post a long form video of banana bread. It'd probably be like 15 to 20 minute long video. And then we'll see, maybe I'll live stream. If not, I'll see you the day after Christmas. So you never know, I might jump on again too, but just checking the chat. Oh yeah, have a good night. I'll see you, Spicy Burrito. Happy holidays. Yeah, thank you. It's amazing. It really is. Like I totally forgot about that, and now I'm kind of like excited because I'm gonna go eat a bunch of that with my eggnog too. Chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. What kind of chocolate chip cookies did you make? Like were they from scratch or? Yeah, because every time I make cookies, my best way to get it like legitimately, and if you want to do big ones, you just use one of these, and then if you want to use the see if I got one, do like regular cookie size. This is basically a tablespoon. It probably looks bigger on here, but that's what I use. And I just flip it, boom. And every time it comes out, it's usually perfect. But sometimes it's not, and it's because my pan's hot and I keep throwing more cookies on it after I've already cooked some. That's when mine like kind of flatten out. Yeah, teaspoon. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that. I think I have a smaller one and I can't find it. And I think that's the teaspoon one. Yeah, I don't know where that thing is. My son always plays with that stuff, so it's probably under the couch or something. But yeah. Yeah, let me know if you've got any more comments and everything, and then I guess I'll wrap up. It's 12:13 here, so I'll wrap this one up. And Mary Mac's Tea Room is the cookbook, so if you want to make this or any eggnog, just look for the one with the egg whites, where you're whipping up egg whites, and it's going to be really good. And it apparently won't be as yellow looking either, because my lights are warm looking, but this is more, especially the fake one. It's like it comes out and you're like, whoa, I don't know if I should be drinking that, but this is good. This is like milkshake. Oh, I made eggnog tonight. So eggnog, and it's got brandy and rum in it. 6 egg yolks, 6 egg whites, a cup of sugar, a bunch of heavy whipping cream, and the egg whites mixed up together. That was put in last, and then we also got there was something else in there. I can't remember what it was. And then pumpkin spice on top, or nutmeg, or whatever you want to use. Oh, there was 6 cups of whole milk in there too. So it serves 20, but really good one. Mary Mac's eggnog recipe, holiday eggnog recipe. Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you make some eggnog, chocolate chip cookies, make everything you can. Enjoy the time with your family, and I'll see you in the next stream, and I'll try to get a post again to put the time, but probably between 10:30 and 11 p.m. That'd be mountain time. But yeah, have a good night, have a good holiday, or have a good morning, depending on where you're at. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. Cheers.